You told us in earlier interviews that the previous Robin Hoods were of their time.
Yes,
So-
okay. I thought you were going to say something, I'd said something bad. Okay, cool.
Okay, so what makes this of 2018?
I think the style in which it's shot and the tone of it, it feels to me more like a kind of superhero movie than a period historical film. I think it's got great energy and pace, and I hope good performances. I certainly think that the supporting performances are excellent. I think it in terms of what makes it very 2018, despite it being a movie that's set in the 1300s, it's set in a world that isn't really the world of the film. It does. Nottingham doesn't look like real Nottingham. It's a universe we've created to be exciting and cinematic, and I think it really, really works. In the same way that Otto's work on Peaky Blinders. I look like I'm in Peaky Blinders today, I just realised. That's fun, isn't it? In the same way that his work on Peaky Blinders makes it quite difficult to tie it down to the period, because he makes stylistic choices because they're fun and exciting rather than because they're historically accurate. That's what we've done with this film.
And it has some revolutionary quality about it. Is it time for a revolution?
In what sense?
Well, it's a lot of countries are divided.
Yeah, but
People are not happy.
That's just human beings, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to be dismissive of problems that face the world now, but it's not like we've been united for hundreds of years and now all of a sudden we're divided. We're just animals on a rock, aren't we? That kind of get angry and possessive and defensive and irate and selfish. I think I'm in danger of sounding a bit pessimistic, aren't I? I think humanity is a bit dysfunctional, and while there is a lot that's great and exciting and positive about us, there's a lot that's not so great as well, and we're just going through what we go through, I think.
Talk about your dynamic with Jamie Foxx and what he brings to...
I mean, Jamie is, the sort of the rock at the centre of this movie. He's just one of Hollywood's most dependable, charismatic leading men, and I was always incredibly excited about kind of building a buddy duo, odd couple dynamic with him, and I think it really works in the film. I'm really excited about that relationship and that kind of mentor Obi-Wan Luke thing that we've got going on.
And you ran around as a Robin Hood as a kid, I read somewhere. So,
as much as the next kid, yeah.
Paint the picture a little bit.
So, I just remember having a plastic bow and arrow with stickers on it that I would fire at our living room window and make them stick, and think it was very cool and exciting.
And if Eggsy and Robin Hood would end up on opposite sides of an argument, who would win? Eggsy
me arguing with myself? Who would win? I don't know. I'm pretty belligerent. I wouldn't want to be in an argument with me. It would just go on forever and ever and ever. I don't like the sound of my voice either, so I wouldn't want to hear my own voice. I'm giving you a slightly weird, abstract answer to a fairly straightforward question. Robin Hood. We're promoting Robin Hood, so I'm going to say Robin Hood.
In a fight with bow and arrow, I guess Robin Hood maybe would win?
Is that the wrong answer? Do you want me to say Eggsy?
No, I mean...
I guess, I think actually Robin Hood. Robin Hood's a bit... I think he would win because he's a little bit... he's a little bit older. He's about 3 years older. And he's a little bit... He's kind of battle hardened, isn't he? He's seen 4 years of conflict, so I guess maybe Robin Hood. But then Eggsy's got all that tech, hasn't he? And Eggsy occupies a universe where he can literally do whatever Matthew Vaughn wants him to do. I don't know. I'd love to see it. Should we do that? Let's do that movie. Let's do a movie where I play Eggsy and Robin Hood. You can direct it, and you can decide who wins.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would definitely see it too.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you.